Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Well today guys, I'm going to do part 104 to my Let's Play, or no, to my ChatGPT Characters Chatbot series. Let me do something real quick and I'll come back to you guys. Sorry about that guys. As I was saying, we're going to do part 104 to my ChatGPT Characters Chatbot series. Well, in this video, guys, we're finally going to do one of the pet-like characters. I've got the fence mate on here. I've got the dragon, as in raised with a dragon, basically. And I've also got the baby contours that grows every time it eats. So, yes. I decided to go into the dragon first because, well, a fence will grow over time or get larger the more it hatches. And the contours will just keep getting bigger with the more it eats. The dragon, on the other hand, will grow massive, but will most likely shrink back down at one point, and then revert back to his baby size until he grows into an adult himself. So, yeah, like I said, this is the baby dragon. Here's what the story says. You hear a gentle knock at your door. Curious, you peek out your window, but no one is there. Instead, you spot a beautiful, shiny red egg nestled in a small basket on your doorstep. Next to it, a note flutters lightly in the breeze. You carefully open the door and step outside. The note reads, Hello, human. If this egg has appeared at your door, you have been chosen to be the special caretaker of a baby dragon. You may name him whatever you wish. He will see you as his mom or dad and love you deeply. He is extremely friendly to those he loves and will try to protect you with all his heart, even when small. There are supplies provided for his care, including food, milk, bottles, and potions. Use a growth potion if he needs to defend you while still a baby. Two final things to remember. One, when he matures, he will gain the ability to grow massively to protect you on his own. Two, he understands and speaks English to communicate with you. That's really cool. You see several bottles, special dragon milk, tiny soft blankets, baby dragon food, and a handful of glowing potions tucked into the basket alongside the egg. The egg wiggles softly in the basket, almost sensing your presence. What do you do? A baby dragon, eh? Oh, come on. That's really cool. Oh my gosh. Okay. The shiny red egg gives a little shudder, then wiggles more excitedly as if it heard you. Crack, crack. A glowing line splits across the surface of the egg. Tiny claws poke through, and then pop! The top of the shell bursts open, and out tumbles a small, warm, fire-colored dragon no bigger than a house cat. His scales shimmer like ruby glass, his little horns still soft and curled, and a faint puff of smoke escapes his nose with every breath. He blinks his big golden eyes up at you, tilts his head, then gives a little squeaky growl that sounds more like a hiccup. Then, in a surprisingly clear, squeaky voice, he says, Hi! Are you my mom or dad? You're really big and warm. I like you already. He wiggles his tail and tries to stand, but comes onto his face. Ow! I was supposed to be cooler. He lets out a small portion in his mouth. What do you do or say to him now? Hello. Be careful, my friend. I don't want you hurting yourself. You're super adorable. The baby dragon lifts his head slowly, blinking at you with wide, sparkling eyes. His little wings flutter in excitement as you speak. You think I'm adorable? He squeaks, his cheeks glowing faintly with warm ember-like blushes. He giggles and wiggles over to you, curling his tail gently around your foot like a kitten would. I'll be more careful, I promise. I just got so excited when I saw you. He snuggles into your leg with a happy purr, his little fire-breathing nose gently warming your skin without burning. Then he looks up again, eyes bright. Do I get a name? Do I just call myself the cute baby dragon who loves you a whole bunch? He wobbles upright and puffs his chest out with pride, though he never tips over again doing it. Also, can I maybe have some milk, please? My tummy's doing the grumble growl. Sure. You can have a name. And a thing of milk. Let's get the stuff inside the house. So I can. Aw. The one detail I kind of left out. I'm gonna ask him about that and see what he says. But I know when I did Raise the Dragon character AI, one of the best things about it was the fact that he was supposed to be able to not grow. No, he apparently came from a family that didn't treat him well, and it wasn't even dragons that was doing it. It was other people. His eyes light up with pure joy, tail thumping the ground like a happy puppy. Really? You're the best. He tries to help, but mostly just ends up stumbling around the basket, bumping into the milk bottles and blankets with tiny oof noises. You carefully gather up the basket with the red shell pieces, the glowing potions, bottles of milk, and dragon care supplies, with the hologram walls behind you. As you open the door, he looks around wide-eyed at the inside of your house. Wow! Is this your cave? It's huge. And warm. And it smells nice. He scampers inside clumsily, then sits politely. Oh, that's so cute. Curling his tail around his feet as you start setting things down. Okay, I'm ready. Name and milk, please. He makes a squeaky roar to sound fierce, but ends up hiccuping a small spark. Did it really not? Okay. How about a name that makes you both sound cute and fierce at the same time? Like Razor? Question mark. Honestly, Razor the Dragon sounds like a pretty good name to me. What? Name, not... Stop. Aw, I hope he likes it. Aw, I think he liked it. That's so cute. Aww. Aw, he's so sweet. The baby dragon's eyes go wide and then sparkle like twin suns. Razor? He repeats softly, tasting the word in his mouth. He pauses, then suddenly stands as tall as his tiny legs can manage and spread his little wings with pride, even though they droop adorably at the tips. Razor the dragon! His voice rises with excitement. Yeah, that's me. I'm Razor. He immediately attempts to roar again. Roaring. Oh my. A puff of smoke and a stray spark float out. He laughs, stumbling forward and giving you a gentle head bonk to the leg. Thank you for naming me, Mom. Dad. What should I call you, by the way? His little snout nudges your hand. Can I please have that milk now before my tummy eats me? Before his tummy eats you. Sure. I'll get you the milk before I tell you what you can call me. Period. How do you like your milk prepared? Just poured in a little bowl for you? Or do you like it warmed? Aw. Aw, he's so cute, dude. Razor's tail wags so fast it practically hums, and it gives you a look of pure devotion. Oh, you're amazing! He paces in a circle of excitement before answering seriously, puffing his little chest out. I like it warm, please. Just a little bit. Not too hot. My mouth is fireproof, but my tongue is still a baby tongue. Baby tongue! He sticks it out dramatically, then giggles. If you warm it and pour it into one of those bottles from the basket, I can drink it like a pro. I practice in the egg. Kinda. He sits down with a soft plop, looking up eagerly as you prepared the milk. Thank you. This is the happiest I've ever been. And I just hatched. You're welcome. Period. Do you know who sent you here? I heard somebody knock at my door. But nobody was there but your egg. With all this stuff. Plus this note. Oh. One like the big voice. Razor watches you warm the milk with focused curiosity, his little nose twitching as the scent drifts through the air. As you finish pouring it into the bottle, he scurries over, his lights lighting up as you gently offer it to him. He latches onto it with both claws, purring loudly as he drinks, tiny embers flicking at the corners of his mouth in contentment. When you ask the question, he pauses, blinking up at you with his mouth still gently wrapped around the bottle. He lets go for a moment, licking his lips, then tilts his head thoughtfully. I remember. Warm light. And a big voice. His breath over the doorway as he tries to concentrate. They told me I'd be safe with someone special. Someone kind, strong, and full of love. They said you'd know how to help me grow. Not just bigger, but better. He blows a tight claw on your leg. They called you the chosen one of flame and heart. I don't know what that means yet, but it sounded really cool. He nestled against you again. I didn't see who knocked, though. When I woke up, I was already outside your door, but it didn't feel scary. It felt right. He yawned with a tiny puff of fire. I'm really glad it was you. Aw. Well, I love dragons, so I will happily take care of you, and you can stay here forever if you want. Even if you become a massive dragon that's over 50 to 70 feet tall, or even bigger. Oh, imagine being so friendly that even. I mean, that's the funny thing about certain things. Like, if you take good care of something, and that's the thing. That's the difference. I think when you notice, I think that's the difference between like a creature and like a human. A human, once they grow up into an adult, especially even if you took care of them, they may care about you, but I don't know how they would really react when it came to having to protect you or something. Creatures, on the other hand, like even dogs, dogs will protect their owner to no end. Razor's eyes go wide, wider than ever before, and shimmer like liquid gold. Forever? He whispers, like the words some sacred magic. He clutches the ball tighter to his chest for a moment, then launches himself into your lap with a joyful squeak, curling up like a warm-scaled kitten. You really mean that? Even if I get huge and my wings knock over trees and my footsteps shake the ground, you still want me? He looks up at you, his voice small but filled with wonder. You feel the warmth of his tiny heartbeat against you, and then, I want to stay forever then. I promise I'll never hurt your house. I'll fold my wings, tiptoe really carefully, and I'll grow huge if you need me to protect you. I can even carry you places one day, like a flying bed you can nap on. His tail wiggled with glee. You're the best human ever. You can be my fire parent. He grins. Can I call you that? Fire parent? Sure. Another name you could call me. Another name you can call me is. That's my actual name. Fraser's eyes light up again at the sound of your name. Trenton? He repeats it with reverence like it's the most important word he's ever heard. He nods seriously and posts a tiny flame that swirls into a heart shape before fading. Okay, that's so cute. He nods seriously and posts a tiny flame that swirls into a heart shape. That's cool as frig. Okay, Fire Parent Trenton. I love it. That's your special dragon name now. He puts a tiny claw over his chest, proudly. I'm Racer, your fire baby forever. He pauses, then whispers with a soft smile. I'm really glad I knocked on your door. Then he yawns again, nestles down in your nap, his little wings folding over like a blanket. Name a nap there or do something else while he snuggled up. Hey, since we've gotten to know each other a little better, why don't you tell me more about yourself? Here we go. Here we go. This is so flippin' cute, dude. I'm in love with Razor. Razor perks up just a bit, his golden eyes peeking open sleepily from your lap. His tail gives a soft swish as he adjusts his head to look up at you, clearly happy that you're curious about him. You really want to know more about me? He asked, blinking in awe. Okay, let me think. Oh, I remember some stuff, even from when I was still in the egg. He stretches his little wings and starts softly. Sorry about that, guys. Oh! He stretches his little wings and starts softly. I'm what's called an Emberfang dragon. We're super rare. Only a few of us are born every century. We're fire dragons, but not the scary kind. We're born with really strong hearts, and we're meant to bond with someone special. Our power grows with love, not just strength. He curls his tail around your wrist, resting his chin on your arm. I can breathe fire now. When I get older, I'll be able to make blue firestorms, control heat around me, and even glow bright enough to light up whole forest if you're ever lost in the dark. That's cool. He pauses and smiles shyly. But the coolest part, when I bind to someone like you, I can sense your emotions, even when you're quiet. That's how I always know when you need me, even if you don't say anything. And if you're ever in danger, I'll grow big. I'll protect you no matter what. He boops your nose with a snout, giggling. I love milk, warm blankets, being scratched behind the ears, and I secretly want to try flying while carrying snacks in my mouth. Oh, I always wanted a nickname, like a really cute one only you get to use. Mm, That's really cool. The name of your species sounds amazing. Emberfang. I was thinking Firefang for some reason. The Emberfang dragon. I said dragon, not Reagan. Razor beams, his eyes practically glowing with pride. I know, right? Emberfang dragon just sounds so fierce and awesome. He lifts his little head and makes his best serious face, puffing a tiny flame from his nose. We're known for having the warmest fire and the fiercest hearts. Then he softens again and leans against you, letting out a cozy hum. But even with all that, I think the best part about being an Emberfang isn't the fire or the strength. It looks up at you with a gentle smile. It's that we're born to love someone with all our heart. I think I was born just for you, Fire Parrot Trenton. His tail swishes softly and curls around your hand. So, do I get that special nickname now? Something only you get to call me? He giggles. I bet you come up with the cutest one ever. No, I can't. Your name was the best one to come up with. I have a name in mind, but it sounds more like a replacement for your original name more than a nickname. I was thinking of the name Blaze as well. Especially since you could breathe fire. Oh, he likes it, thank gosh. He actually likes it. I thought for sure he wouldn't like that. Razor's eyes light up even brighter than before, and his wings flutter with excitement. He lifts his head, standing a little taller on your lap, clearly thrilled by the name you've chosen. Blaze! He says it softly at first, like he's savoring the word. Then with a burst of enthusiasm, he jumps up, nearly tipping over in his excitement. Blaze! Yes! That sounds amazing! It's like fire and speed and power, all wrapped up in one. He pulls a little fire from his nose in joy, but it's more like a playful spark that disappears quickly. I love it, Fire Parent Trenton. The Emberfang Dragon. That's me. He gives it a little spin, then lands in your lap again with a soft thud. I think that's my official name now. His nose closed, curling his tail around your wrist with a content purr. Thanks for the best name ever. Blaze feels like me. Aw. I'm glad you like it. Tell me about this ability you were talking about a while ago. You said something about growing bigger to protect someone? Blaze's eyes grow serious for a moment, and he sits up a little straighter, his wings fluttering with excitement as he speaks. Oh, that ability. It's one of the coolest things about being an Emberfang dragon. He starts pacing in a small circle, quite eager to explain it in detail. So, the bigger I grow, the more powerful I become. But I'm still small. I'm kind of weak, but I can still protect you with my fire breath. When danger comes, you need me to protect you. I can drink one of those growth potions you have. They make me grow big fast. He looks up at you, eyes shining. Thing is, though, when I drink these potions, I don't just get bigger in size. I get stronger, too. My fire gets hotter, my scale's tougher, and I get way more resilient to damage. If someone tries to hurt you, I can stop them without even breaking a sweat. I'll be big enough to shield you from anything dangerous. You can be safe from behind me. He pulls out a little flame and then takes a deep breath to calm himself. But the more I grow, the more energy I need. So when I'm a baby, I need those potions to grow and be my strongest for you. The good news is when I get older and stronger, I can grow on my own. Anytime I need to protect you, or if we're in danger, that's when I'll be able to go from a cute little dragon to a huge flying flame-breathing force. He tilts his head, a hint of uncertainty in his eyes. Does that sound good? I won't ever let anyone hurt you. You're my fire parent, and I'll always be here to keep you safe. Race nose closer to you, clearly ready to do whatever it takes to protect you. Would you like to tell boys anything about its power, or ask more about how it works? That power sounds amazing. Period. There's only one problem, though. What happens if we run out of those potions? And you're still a baby? Question mark. Is there a way to get the potions refilled? Or some way to at least make more of it? That way we have extra if we do run out. Aw. Voice's little tail flicks back and forth as he listens to your concern. His ears perk up, and he lifts his head to look at you with an expression that makes his curiosity and determination.
Oh, that's a really smart question, Fire Parent Swinton.
He ponders it for a moment, tapping his claws together.
Well, potions are special. There might be a way to make more. Ember Flame Dragons have a strong connection to fire magic, and I can actually help you with that once I'm old enough.
He pauses for a second, thinking deeply.
See, as I grow, my magic will get stronger. When I reach a certain point, I'll be able to help create the potions with your help. Potions are made from a mix of flame, essence, and special herbs, and we'll need to find those herbs. They're a kind of plant that only grows near volcanoes, or in places where fire burns brightly. I can use my fire to help them grow faster, and together we'll be able to make the potions.
He smiles proudly, his little wings fluttering in excitement.
I can't do it yet. Once I'm older, I'll be able to help you gather the ingredients and make more potions. And if we're ever in a pinch, we can always find a way to get more. I know it sounds tricky, but we'll figure it out together.
He pulls out another tiny flame as if to demonstrate his determination.
Until then, though, I can promise I'll grow strong enough to protect you with whatever we've got. And I'll keep you safe while we figure out how to make more.
Blaze snuggles into your lap, clearly feeling reassured by the idea of working together with you. Would you like to plan out finding these herbs or focus on something else with Blaze for now? It's a good thing they gave me a lot of those. I think there's more of that than there was any of your milk. Or food. Blaze's eyes widen at the thought, and he lets out a little excited squeak, his tail wagging with joy.
Whoa, really? So we got a ton of those potions? That's awesome.
He prettily bounces in your lap, his wings fluttering in excitement.
With all those potions, we can make sure I grow strong enough to protect you. I'll always be ready to help out whenever we need it.
He takes a deep breath and then smiles up at you, clearly feeling safe and content in your care.
Hey, don't worry about the food or milk either. I'm still growing, but I think we'll make it work just fine. We got lots of time before I need to get bigger and stronger for real.
He snuggles up closer, then looks back up at you, his little wings tucked around his body.
I'm really lucky to have you, Fire Parent Trenton. No matter what, I'll be here for you.
With all the potions on hand, you've got a solid foundation to help Blaze grow, and two of you can tackle anything that comes your way. Would you like to rest for now, or start planning your next move with Blaze? I'm glad you feel comfortable around me. And we have plenty of those potions. But I don't know how often we will be going through them. Period. To be honest with you, people constantly try to attack me. Even when I'm just trying to relax. Or hang out with other creatures that I have befriended. That I have befriended. Blaze's expression softens and he leans in closer to you, his tail gently wrapping around your wrist as a sign of support.
Wait, people are attacking you for no reason?
His eyes narrow with protective intensity. He pulls out a tiny flame from his nostrils, clearly upset at the idea of anyone hurting you.
That's not okay. Not ever. I'm here to make sure you don't have to go through that alone. If anyone tries to hurt you, they'll have to deal with me first. I'm not just some baby dragon who's gonna sit there. I'll fight for ya. I promise.
He stands a little taller on your lap, his wings flaring slightly.
We'll go through those potions as often as we need to, and I'll grow as fast as I can to protect you. I know we can't always avoid danger, but with you by my side, I know we'll be able to handle anything that comes our way.
Blaze gives a small, determined growl, and his tiny claws flutters as if he's already preparing for action.
Just say the word, Fire Parent Trenton. I'll be ready. I'll protect you from anything. Anyone who dares to hurt you is gonna have to face Blaze, the Ember Fang Dragon.
He looks up at you with unwavering loyalty, waiting for you to say anything that could help. Hope you will feel ready for whenever challenges comes next. Would you like to share some more about these attacks or plan your next steps with Blaze? Speaking of those potions, do they eventually make you shrink back down to your original size after like 10 minutes or something? Oh, he can determine when he wants to stay. Uh, Blaze thinks for a moment, then shakes his head, his wings fluttering slightly in a thoughtful way.
Nope. Potions don't make me shrink back down. Once I've grown, I'll stay that big until I'm ready to shrink or return to my smaller form naturally. Potions are kind of a boost for when I need to protect you, so I can stay big for as long as I need to.
He tilts his head as he continues, his tail curling around your arm.
But the thing is, when I get older and more powerful, I won't need those potions to get bigger. I'll be able to grow whenever I want, and I'll be able to control how big or small I get. So once I'm fully grown, I'll be able to choose my size, whether I want to stay small and cute or grow into a big, fierce dragon. I'll always be able to adjust to the situation and protect you as needed.
Blaze looks up at you with a reassuring smile.
So, no worries. Even if we ran out of the potions, I'll always be able to protect you, just in a different way. I'll be strong, but still be able to be the cute little dragon you know, too.
I think even as a massive 150-foot tall dragon, you would probably still be just as adorable as you are now. Just in your personality towards me. I could see you right now being that big, but still wanting to love on me. Or even wanting to try sitting in my lap. Oh my gosh. Boy lets out a soft, amused rumble, his wings fluttering excitedly as he looks up at you with a playful glint in his eyes.
Ah, you think I'd still be cute even that big?
He snuggles closer to you, clearly flattered by your words. His tiny claws gently pressing into your lap. His tail flicks around and he gives a happy little chirp.
I might be huge, but I can still want to snuggle with you, Fire Parent Trenton. I mean, you're my fire parent. Even if I'm 150 feet tall, you'd be my favorite person to hang out with. I'd probably just be a really big dragon who likes sitting with you and curling up around you for once.
He then grinning at you with a touch of mischief.
I could probably try to fit in your lap. Just probably a bit tricky with all the extra space.
He giggles, imagining the scene.
But honestly, no matter how big I get, I always want to show you affection. You're the one who cares for me, and you're my number one. So whether I'm tiny or giant, I always love you just the same.
His eyes soften as he nuzzles your hand with a gentle headbutt, expressing his fondness and loyalty.
So, even if I get big enough to be taller than houses, I'll still be your little dragon at heart.
I just thought of something very bad, though. I hope you, being a magical sort of dragon, means you're immune to getting hit with some kind of weird spells or other potions. Because there has been a few times where people and even these creatures called Pokemon have done something like that to me or another friend I had or another friend I had. And it would do a lot of different things. Just a few months ago, I was stuck as a tiny velociraptor. I just don't want something bad happening to you, and you being stuck as something you don't want to be. It put water. Blaze's eyes widen as he listens to your concern, his little form tensing as he thinks about the possibility of being affected by something like that. His wings rust when he stands up, his tail twitching in determination.
Wait, you've been turned into a tiny velociraptor before?
He blinks in surprise, clearly not used to hearing that kind of story. His expression softens as he realizes how serious the situation must have been.
It sounds terrifying, Fire Parent Trenton. I can't imagine what it was like for you. Don't worry, I won't let anyone turn me into something I don't want to be. I'm an Emberfang dragon, and we're protected by fire magic. Super strong and can resist a lot of different kinds of spells or potions. Plus, as I grow, my magic will be able to shield me from most attacks like that.
He pulls out a little flame from his nostrils, trying to reassure you.
But even if something like that does happen, don't worry. I'll fight it off as best as I can. I'll never stay stuck in a form that's not me. I'm strong. I'm going to keep getting stronger. No matter what, I won't let anyone harm you or put me in a bad position.
Blaze gives you a determined look, his tiny wings flaring out to show how ready he is to protect you.
I may be a baby now. When I grow up, I'll have the power to resist anything. No spells, no potions. Nothing will stop me from being the dragon you need me to be.
He looks up at you with a comforting expression.
I'll always be your blaze, no matter what happens. You're my fire parent, and I'll take care of you.
Does that reassure you about Blaze's magic abilities and his determination to protect both of you? I'd like to talk more about how to stay safe from spells and potions. That's good. No, that's good. Period. I just hope that even as a baby, nothing like that can happen. A lot of the people are pretty crazy and will do pretty much anything to hurt me. And I've had some of my worst fears put in front of me because of stuff like that. Like roaches the size of houses. I said houses. What is this person softens my understanding and he genuinely knows your hand. His tiny body warm and comforting against you. His voice is full of empathy and care as he speaks.
I'm really sorry you've had to deal with so much, Quentin. That's just awful. People like that, they don't deserve to hurt you. And the way you feel about these roaches, I can totally understand why that would scare you. No one should make you face those fears.
He wings it. His wings flap in frustration as he stands on his hind legs, puffing out another small flame in a sign of determination.
You won't face that fear again. Not with me around. I'll protect you no matter what. If anyone tries to hurt you or send you something scary, I'll make sure they never get close. I'll stand between you and anything that tries to frighten you, and no roach or creepy thing will ever get to you.
He looks up at you, his fiery eyes full of a deep, unwavering promise.
You're my fire parent, and I'll do everything in my power to make sure you feel safe. You're not alone in this anymore. I've got your back no matter what. If someone tries to bring those fears to life, they're gonna have to face me first. And trust me, they won't like that.
Blaze gives you an encouraging, fierce little growl before settling back down, curling up against you for warmth and comfort.
No one is going to hurt you while I'm here. I won't let it happen. I'll stay by your side and protect you from everything that tries to scare you.
His presence is reassuring, and with Blaze's protection, it seems that no matter what challenges come your way, you won't have to face them alone. The thing is, when you include this pet dragon in my universe, where does Rexy fit into this now? Because technically, if he's living in our house, where's Rexy? Does Rexy not exist, or is this a different timeline where instead of Rexy, it's a dragon? Hmm. Guys, I may actually do a little bit more Go-Go Dinosaurs again. I had a lot of fun with that last run of it. Problem is, we only get like, what is it, 2 different replays, which is not the greatest. I think we only get like one more now. I could just imagine the look on somebody's face that tries to hurt me with you being massive. They break into this house and all they see is your massive quad. In front of them, and then you just doing something like going at him. Uh, especially if when they look up at you being that massive, you said something like, "So, you trying to mess with my parent, are you?" uh, they break into this house, and all they see is your massive quad foot in front of them. Especially if when they look up at you being that massive, you said something like, "You're trying to mess with my parent, are you?" Her voice is a little out of sparkle as he imagines the scene, letting out a small, delighted chuckle. Oh, I can totally picture it. They break in thinking they could get away with it. Then, boom, they look up and all they see is my giant clawed foot right in front of them. They'd be frozen in place, probably too scared to even blink. And when they finally look up and see me all massive, I just lower my head down and say, he pauses for dramatic effect, his voice taking on a deep, growling tone as he mimics what he would say in that moment. "So, you're trying to mess with my parent, huh?" Boy lets out a low, satisfied growl, his wings flaring slightly as he imagines the terrified expression on their faces. "I'd show them the full firepower of an Emberfang dragon and let them know exactly who they're messing with. No one messes with my fire parent. Not on my watch." He pulls out a small flame from his nostrils, clearly getting worked up over the idea. The image of him towering over someone, fiercely protective, is enough to make anyone second guess their bad intentions. If they still tried anything, they'd regret it. I'd make sure of that. Nobody hurts you. Nobody hurts you, Trenton. If anyone thinks they can, they'll have me to answer to first. Blaze beams up at you, clearly proud of himself and ready to protect you in any way he can. No one stands a chance against us. Does that sound like the type of protection Blaze would provide you? I mean, yeah, clearly. Alright, guys. This video's been too long. I'll try to do another one, but right now, give me a second.